They're full. They didn't have any room.
Does she go into a shelter or does she go back to the perpetrator?
We are talking about a serious shortage of space for victims of domestic violence in Dallas. 240 shelter beds, and tonight all of them are full. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Shelley Slater.
I'm John McKay. These women already endured the terror of leaving an abusive relationship, and now advocates are scrambling to make sure that they stay safe. News 8's Rebeca Lopez tonight, live in our Dallas newsroom. So, Rebecca, you spoke to a victim who spent all of Wednesday looking for help.
That's correct. The victim I talked to is 8 months pregnant. She says she is in fear for her life, but she could not find a place to go. Shelters in Dallas County are full to capacity, and some victims are having to be turned away. She's young, pregnant, and days away from delivery, but she's also being abused.
He said it a few months ago that he would kill me. Nobody would ever fight my body. I'm going to fight my body in duct tape.
She is so afraid, she asked we not identify her.
My gut instinct is telling me to get out.
On Wednesday, she decided to leave her home and get to a shelter. She called 16 different places.
They were full. They didn't have any room.
She almost had to go back to her abuser until she reached Debra Bowles with Women Called Moses, a small grassroots organization that helps abused women. They found money for a hotel room for her.
We tell the women to leave, but where do they go? That's why a lot of women end up being homeless. That's why we need churches. We need individuals. Rebecca, this is serious. This is serious. Women are fleeing and have nowhere to go.
We called multiple shelters and all say they have no beds. The family place says they've been at 100% capacity for 2 months.
It's a horrible thing to think you're turning away somebody, that might have to go back home.
The problem is there are not enough beds to meet the needs. Across Dallas County, there are only 240 beds, so shelters resort to renting hotel rooms.
I'm already spending about $12,000 a month on hotels. It's not in my budget, it's just we're doing it to try to keep people safe.
Shelters say it's hard to place victims with children or those with medical needs, like in this case. The family place did find a bed today for this victim, but it's just one bed, and there are many other victims with no place to go. Domestic violence shelters advise people that if you cannot get in, that you should still call them because they can give you counseling. They can show you how to get an exit plan to get out safely. Reporting live, Rebeca Lopez, Channel 8 News.
All right, Rebecca, if you are a victim of domestic violence or know someone who needs help, call the National Domestic Violence Hotline. Here's the number, 1-800-799-7233, or go to thehotline.org. They'll help you find a shelter, help you create a safety plan. Now, if you want to help or donate money, we have several shelters in our area that really could use it. We've posted all that information for you at WFAA.com/links.